So game week 36 is right around the corner, and this is not any normal game week. Game week 36 is a double game week, which means most of your players, if not all of them, will have 2 fixtures in this FPL game week. For example, Salah is playing Tottenham at home and Aston Villa away. So he has 2 fixtures, so do all the other Liverpool lads, and so do a lot of teams this week in the Premier League. And today, because of the beautiful weather, we are not needing my light. We have natural light coming in through the room. If you wanted to know that, if you didn't already. But yeah, no big light over there, but natural light is coming in instead, which is obviously good because, you know, that light is a pretty much of a faff to sort out and adjust. But anyway, enough of that. Let's jump straight into my video. So, who have I got in goal for this week? I've got Jose Sa. So the Wolves goalkeeper plays Chelsea away, followed by Man City at home. So 2 very tough fixtures there. Yes, Chelsea have been in and out of form, but we all know the threat they can pose. And obviously Man City is still gunning for that league title. I expect they will obviously try their best, especially now they got knocked out of the Champions League last night, because they're not going to win the Champions League. They're not going to win the FA Cup. They haven't won the Carabao Cup. So if they want to get any piece of silverware this season, the Premier League is there. So obviously they're going to try really hard. But Wolves have a solid defence. They're no pushover side. Yes, their form hasn't been the best recently. They lost 3-0 to Brighton. The match before that, they lost 1-0 to Burnley. And the match before that, they lost 1-0 to Newcastle. So 3 defeats on the spin. Not great for Wolves. But even if they don't get any clean sheets in the next 2 matches or any wins, hopefully Jose Sa will get some save points. I've gone with him over Fabianski because although Norwich are relegated, and I know West Ham don't really have much to play for, that does look like a favourable fixture, but I'm just going to go Jose Sa instead because, you know, I'm confident in the Wolves goalkeeper that he can pull something off in those 2 matches. So my defence consists of Nuno Tavares, Joao Cancelo and Ben Davies. So Nuno Tavares, the Arsenal left-back, plays Leeds at home, which will be a tough match. Leeds fighting to stay in the league, Arsenal fighting for top 4, and obviously Tottenham away, which is the North London derby. And obviously that is not any North London derby, that is 2 teams fighting for that 4th spot in the Premier League. So yeah, the only 2 teams that realistically can get the 4th spot, and the only 2 teams who I think are capable of getting that 4th spot. Because the likelihood of them both is very slim, because Chelsea will probably not drop tons more points, which means Arsenal and Tottenham both get in. So yeah, that will be a massive match. I expect Tavares to start. Kieran Tierney's out. He's going to be out for the remainder of the season. And also, he's been playing well recently. Also in the defence, we've got Joao Cancelo. He plays Newcastle at home and Wolves away. So 2 tough fixtures there. Yes, neither side has anything to play for. Wolves are safe, Newcastle are safe, and they're not going to challenge for Europe. But both teams are good sides. I think Man City only won the match earlier on in the season because of a controversial penalty decision. And also Newcastle have been absolutely brilliant. I think only Liverpool and Man City have picked up more points this year than that Newcastle side. So yeah, they won't be pushover teams. And hopefully, as a Liverpool fan, Man City can drop points. But as a FPL guy, I don't think they will. And if they don't drop points, Cancelo, please do something. And then the final player in there is Ben Davies. He plays Liverpool and Arsenal. 2 tough fixtures for the lad there. Obviously, Liverpool will be hoping to get the 3 points this weekend to jump above City before they play Newcastle, and obviously the North London derby is never easy, even though Tottenham are playing home this time around. So that's my defence and goalkeeper. In the midfield, we have Luis Diaz, who has been terrific recently, came on half-time against Villarreal, completely changed the game. Obviously got on the score sheet too, so he's been in brilliant form recently, and I expect him to start against Tottenham this weekend. They also have Aston Villa as well, Liverpool, so 2 fixtures there that aren't, I wouldn't say they're super hard fixtures, but Tottenham pose a threat. Obviously, Liverpool play a high line, and although that works for Liverpool most of the time, Son and Kane will probably get a chance, and you do expect them to say that. So there's always that risk there. But, you know, Tottenham, they're not one of the better teams in the league. Although they are around the 4th or the 5th spot, you wouldn't put them in the top 3 or 4 teams in the league. So hopefully Luis Diaz can get on the score sheet there. Obviously, Villa, they've been poor recently, but they did pick up a win against Norwich. But yeah, you can't really say much about that because you know what Norwich are like. But yeah, that's Luis Diaz in there. We've also got Son and Kulusevski. The Tottenham duo play Liverpool away and Arsenal at home, like Ben Davies in defence. And although I think this is very hard because I really think Tottenham are a great attacking outfit. They score an abundance of goals, but they're very inconsistent. For example, look at this. They beat West Ham 3-1. They beat Newcastle 5-1. They beat Aston Villa 4-0. And then against Brentford and Brighton, they go and score 0 goals. And then they go and score 3 against Leicester. So they're very in and out with their scoring. Yes, they have scored an abundance of goals this season. And obviously Son is in one of the, top 3 positions for Golden Boot. But they're a bit inconsistent like that. But hopefully they can go and beat Arsenal and get me some points. Although I've got 3 Arsenal players and 3 Tottenham players, I want a proper cracking game. I want a proper goals, assists galore, all the fantasy points that I could want. Because to be honest, I don't really care who gets top 4. I just want my FPL points. And Son is my vice captain. Smith Rowe's in there too. He's a bit in and out the Arsenal team. I don't know whether he will play, but you'll probably play at least one of the Leeds or Tottenham match. And then we've got Mohamed Salah. He's the captain. Tottenham at home, Aston Villa away. Hopefully he'd be raring to go, because although he is providing in a bunch of goals recently, he's getting assists left, right and centre. He got an assist against Villarreal midweek. He got an assist against Villarreal last week, and he's getting lots of assists. But the thing is, he's not scoring too many goals. So he will be really wanting to put the ball in the net on the weekend. And then my front two players are Eddie Nketiah and Ollie Watkins. So Ollie Watkins plays Burnley and Liverpool. Fixtures there that are very hard. Liverpool challenging for the Premier League, and obviously Burnley fighting to stay in the Premier League. And Aston Villa haven't been in the best of form recently. The only match they've won in their last 5 was against Norwich. So yeah, you can't really judge them too much. And I was looking about bringing out Ollie Watkins, but the problem is, who is there to bring in? Not really any players. I'm worried that if I bring in a player who I think, ooh, he'd be good, he may get some goals, Ollie Watkins will go and score. So yeah, I've got 2 free transfers, but I don't really know if they're worth doing. Nketiah in there, Leeds, Tottenham. He's been in brilliant form recently, and I think he will probably start 1, if not 2 of those matches. So yeah, that is my team there. On the bench, we've got Fabianski to Tsimikas, who may play one or none of the Tottenham versus Aston Villa matches. Joao Pedro, who has Crystal Palace and Everton, and Tyrick Mitchell, who plays Watford. But Tyrick Mitchell has third bench because he only has one game this week, and also Palace don't really have anything to play for. Whereas Joao Pedro, as much as Watford are probably relegated, they're probably still fighting a little bit. And obviously Tsimikas is in there because, if anything happens to Robertson, or if Klopp wants to change in the left back position, he is there, raring and ready to go. But yeah, that's the end of the video right there, guys. If you have enjoyed this one, please hit the like button and the subscribe button. And if you have got any questions, put them in the comment section, and I will catch you in the next one. By the way, the deadline this week is at 1:30 on Saturday morning.